Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading. As I say, every single reading, this is the tarot reading for serious tarot readers. Done tarot for over 20 years. I've come to understand that tarot does not predict a thing. What it does is talk about potential. It's the science of potential, which means it directly affects you if it connects. In fact, everything that you see about the presentation is designed to focus you. There are so many distractions around us today, and that's intentional because the puppet masters are trying to keep you lost. You got to pay attention to this, then to this. Oh, there's an exit disaster. Here's this, and coming back, it comes thrown at you. To the point where a lot of people go, well, screw it, I'm not even going to bother anymore. I can't keep up with it. It's exactly what they want you to do. Because at that point, you're defenseless. At that point, they can manipulate you. At that point, they don't have to worry about the internet, which is out producing mass corporate media, because people aren't even paying attention to the stuff on the internet anymore. They don't know what to believe. So that's the game plan. And here we go just the reverse. 5 cards, 4 of which are tarot cards. The middle card, oracle card, it sets the mood. But that's it. You don't see me. I don't get in the way. There's not movement anywhere. If we're getting you to manifest, if I want to inspire you to manifest, to create the pictures in your own mind, to create the feelings, to taste it, to touch it, then I can't throw a lot of distractions at you. I can't do it. But we're so addicted to activity and distraction that we almost don't know it anymore. Don't notice it. Just say, well, it's life. No, it's not. No, it's not. And so this is a very tightly focused, very serious read. And the reason is I want to inspire you, as I said, but also you take a group of 10 people. Now, thank God I have many more than 10 people. It helps with the algorithm. By the way, subscribe, share, and like. Subscribe, share, and like. I guess subscribe and like are more important because they do move the algorithm. That gives me a little more muscle, lets me keep this thing growing. Enough of that. Let's get to the point. The idea is to get you to focus so that you create your own pictures. You manifest for yourself. And the thing that I like so much about tarot is it depends on you. It's the science of potential, as I said. I've been doing tarot for over 20 years, and that's what it is. If it resonates, and that's key, if it resonates, you can't make it fit. Either it does or it doesn't. If it resonates, that's your message from the universe to get off your ass and move. This is an opportunity. Now, you take a room of 10 people, 1 or 2 people are going to have a resonating kind of situation. It's going to talk to them. It's going to connect with them. The other 8 or 9 people, not so much. However, you can pick up something from the reading, something that's interesting, something in the way I do it, I say it, whatever, I explain it, it appeals to you. If you don't pick it up today, don't worry about it. There's tomorrow, next week, next month. Don't worry. I do a brand new reading every single day, 365, no holidays, no nothing. You are more important because the fate of humanity rests on you and me. I know that sounds pretty crazy, but that's the truth. We each have to be a little candle in the dark. Now, I see more and more of us are becoming candles. We're brightening the picture, but we're not out of the woods. But that's why I take this tarot reading so seriously. I want to inspire you, even if it doesn't resonate with you on a frequency or energy basis. Maybe there is an idea that sparks inside of you. Something that I said, some whatever. And it gets you thinking, feeling in a different way. That's fine. That's the point. By the way, just for clarification, I do tarot for over 20 years, science of potential. I've done astrology, numerology for 50 years, and they're the science of cycles, which is why you can predict things with numerology and astrology, because if you know the cycle, you can look back to when this happened the last time, and you go, oh, that happened the last time. For example, Pluto is now in the same position it was the day we signed the Declaration of Independence here in the United States, 1776, July 4. We're coming up to that same place again. We've been hanging there for the past couple of years. Pluto moves very slowly. And by July 4th, 2026, we will have our 250th anniversary if we're still around as a country. That being the case, you see what happened 250 years ago. You can feel what's happening now. You get the connection, the energy connection. So that's why astrology, numerology is so important. In fact, speaking of astrology, somewhere down the road over the next day or two, I'm going to talk about the planet Pluto and the planet Neptune being at exactly the same degree and the same sign back around 1890. We are living, they get together only about once every 500 years. So we still have a good 350 years or more of this cycle. But when they met, that began a new cycle, 1890. I'll tell you how that's important even today. Because what we are going through right now really had its beginning in the 1890s. I'll tell you how. That's the astrology part. Let's get back to the tarot part, the science of potential. Let's talk about your potential. And we begin with the middle card. It is the oracle card. It sets the mood for the reading. And today it's chop wood. Means get down to business, get to work. And it's the hard stuff. It's not the easy stuff. If you ever had to chop wood before, that's, and you don't have any kind of electrical device or gas powered device, you got to do it with an axe. That's hard work. Of course, back in the day, if you wanted any kind of heat or light, you just did it. That's all. Never gave it a second thought. Chop wood. Get down to business. Number in the left-hand corner is 42. 4 is stability. 2 is making a choice. 6 has to do with early manifestation. So what you're trying to do is manifest a more secure life. Because right now, there is no such thing as any kind of security. Actually, there really never was. But our freedom has been removed from us, stripped from us. They brought us in the Middle Ages into the city so we could work for other people. We thought, well, hell, it's easy because I don't have to farm or it's great. And now you gave up your freedom. You gave up your humanity for some money. They told you how much that money was worth. I mean, they've controlled the system from the start. So we have a whole bunch of people living in cities who can't do a damn thing. Nothing. They don't grow their own food. They don't know how to chop wood. They don't know how to exist without plugging into the system that is designed to shrink their life, to shrink their humanity. That's what it's designed to do, make you less. Because they want to get rid of about 8 billion of us between now and 2050. If they have their plans come through, 1 out of 10 of us are going to be alive by 2050. 9 out of 10 going to be gone, dead. They want them out of here. They said so. Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, big Nazi guy there, fascist. Even the Georgia Guidestones say the same thing. I mean, it's all over the place. Get out of here. We don't want you. And it's very obvious if you take a look at how they're treating people. Businesses don't give a damn about their customers anymore. They abuse them. They use them. They lie to them. They cheat them. Just give me your money and shut up. Give me your money, shut up. Because that's what life is boiling down to. Just money. Just this paper stuff or these electronic things that they control. And in fact, that's one of the reasons that they gave for starting the Fed here in the United States, the phony bank that runs our economy. They wanted money to be flexible. So in other words, they could figure out whatever the hell they want to figure out in terms of how much it's worth. Is it worth a penny today or a dollar today or anything in between? They make that decision. You and I don't. That's what you gave away by moving to the city, giving up all your independence. I can't grow my own food. I can't take care of my own light. I'm addicted to the electronic stuff that they set up for me anyway, so that it keeps me addicted, so I can't. You get the picture? So when we say chopping wood, trying to build in a new security, that's exactly what the point is. The problem is it's scary. And it's confusing. As I said earlier, they're throwing all kinds of messages at you. And the meme for today says it starts with the phrases, the studies suggest, the experts are saying, the scientists believe, according to research, a majority of people believe, the polls indicate, anonymous sources say. Those are the catchphrases. Those are the bullshit phrases. They mean nothing. Studies suggest. Who did the studies? Who paid for them? Experts are saying. Who bought the experts? Scientists like the experts, and very often the experts, they're bought and purchased by big business. According to the research, well, they shaped it, they lied. We now know, taking a look at USAID, all the crap that's been thrown in our direction, majority of people believe. That's because, as Abraham Lincoln said, you can fool a majority of the people some of the time, but not all of the people all of the time. But the fact that you have human sheep believing crap, what majority of people believe, they're wrong. Polls indicate, same thing, majority of people, and they shape the polls. They lie about those. Anonymous sources say, in other words, they're pulling it out of their ass. They're making it up. We know this to be true because we're seeing behind the scenes with the vaccination crap that went on about 4 years ago, what's going on with all of the stories that they told us. They just made this stuff up. They pulled it out of their butt. But a majority of people believe because experts are saying. It's a heavy lift. It's a heavy lift. Because you got to believe in yourself. And that takes us all the way to the left of the first card, Knight of Pentacles. Knights bring gifts. Pentacles are a value system. It is time, if it's not obvious, that you seriously upgrade your value system. If you're going to chase the dollar, if you're going to chase the job, if you're going to chase the money, the cars, the houses, they got you. They beat you. They'll take it away from you anytime they want. Ask the people in LA who had their homes burned down. Now they have a tough time collecting from insurance companies. Now they're out in the cold. However, 2028 got the Olympics coming to Los Angeles, and they were going to show it off as a 15-minute city demonstration. Pretty easy to be able to do that demonstration of 15-minute cities when you burn everything down and you have to rebuild, don't you think? Studies suggest, experts are saying, scientists believe, according to research, polls indicate, yeah. It's a heavy lift. And that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes in. You got to believe yourself. That has to be a chief value in your value system, a chief brick. Believe in yourself. You're not as stupid as they want you to think that you are. But that takes us to the next card, the Devil card in reverse. You understand that the devil in the world is the devil in each of us. The evil in the world is the evil in us. We all have it. We all express it differently. But in a country like the United States, where we go in government by the people, for the people, of the people, where have the people been all these years? Well, in part, they've been blocked out of government. But the people have tolerated it. We're in the shithole that we're in because we haven't done anything. But now we're being forced to. Now we're being forced to have to wake up. But it's a heavy lift. And you know what's coming. You can feel it. Again, in reverse, this card is the Tower card. So outside of admitting that we have let ourselves down, we have been in bondage, we have been our own devil. Then we got the Tower card, which talks about a wake-up call. And we're getting it now. And we haven't seen all of it yet. The deep state realizes they're on their knees. With a new administration, with a new feeling circulating the entire planet, they're in trouble. So outside of seeing fogs and planes crash into one another and whatever the hell else they're going to throw at us, they're going to keep throwing stuff at us. They can pull the plug, take down the electric grid. They can shut down the internet. That way we can't communicate. I mean, we are so vulnerable. And you know something like that is coming. Because they will not stop, they will not surrender, they will not give up or give in. So, the final card is the Temperance card. Very, very important and useful at this point in time. Because the Temperance card talks for balance, moderation. In other words, a healing. It is a heavy lift. You gotta chop wood, you gotta do the hard stuff, and you're not getting supported. Because you have studies suggesting, experts telling you, majority of people, oh, look at the polls, majority of people, so they're crazy, they're nuts. If they're all going to jump off the cliff like lemmings, does that mean you have to too? It's a heavy lift. But you have to go in, not in a panic mode, but in a balanced mode, temperance. But realize it's going to get tougher, much tougher. And they can pull our energy, they can pull our internet, they can do any number of things. That's why they want electric cars, by the way. That's why they want electric stoves, because they can flip a switch and you got no energy, and they gotcha. It's a heavy lift. If you're being moved by this at all, please dig in. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Manifesta Tarot reading. Between now and the next time we get together, hopefully tomorrow. Peace and blessings.